Hey everybody, Waggish American here. I'm going to try to keep this video pretty short. I don't have a lot of time to make it. If you've seen, I have two build videos either already out or coming up that'll have the same flag and I'll look the same. They're all being recorded at the same time in a very frantic period of my life. It is about 11 o'clock right now. At 3 o'clock I am beginning my trip to move across states, about 10 to 12 hour drive to my new residence, so that'll be good. I'm not bringing my airbrush, so the already slow pace of videos on this channel is pretty much going to stop until January, when I can come back to here for Christmas time. I'm going to try to cram a bunch of work done. I have like 3 models that are almost finished, 2 of which are not American Cats projects, so those will go up as normal videos when they're done. Until that point, I am planning on bringing my light over here, my tripod, my microphone, and all of my oil stuff, and I've primed and pre-painted, so that it's a little thing I've learned about figures. You don't really want to paint on the primer. You want to give it a kind of an intentionally poor coat of like Tamiya white or black or buff, just because oils don't really like to work properly and look correct on smooth surfaces. You really want them on rough. Like, think of what a canvas actually looks like. Anyway, I've prepared a selection of figures already, got them built, sanded, primed, painted, all that good stuff. And I do have my backing, and I should be able to do all that work on my desk because it's not smelly or anything. I'm not going to be messing with any neighbors or causing noise with my very loud compressor. Next year, my living situation is going to be a little bit different, and the year after that, I will definitely be out on my own. So build videos will resume. I'm not going to go dead and silent like Quick Kits pretty much did, because this is basically my life. Between this and writing, I don't really do anything else. I'm down in my basement working on models all day, and when I'm not doing that, I'm at my computer writing. So those two things aren't going to stop. If you can't tell, I definitely didn't write anything for this video. What else am I going to talk? Oh yes, the upcoming figure videos. Now I'm going to have very limited time. I'm going to be very, very busy, but I am bringing figures for just something to do when I don't want to be writing, because especially with oils, figures is something you can work on in small chunks for a long time, which is kind of something I need with the whole thing I've got. I'm starting school. I'm not going to say where. You know the general location of me within a couple 100-mile radius, or within a couple 100-mile circle. I think everyone's pretty much figured that out, or I've just blatantly said it. But I'm moving within like 1,200 miles of that in any given direction. I'm not going to say where, but the figure projects. I have a small selection of 35th scale Germans and a horse, which will be interesting to paint. I don't know if that's going to be its own vignette or if I'm going to paint them and then save them for a large diorama with a vintage Tamiya Flak 88 cannon I got a couple weeks ago, or if they're just going to be their own little standalone vignette. Then I have a 1/16 scale mini art, I think, SWAT team leader, which I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that one because I do have a vignette idea for it, but I need to do a fair bit of sculpting, which I don't know how to do, and find a kit to start sculpting on, which is going to be pretty tough. As a side note, if anybody knows of any female holding guns or pointing, just female fighting 1/16 scale figures, drop me a link in the comments. That'd be very helpful. The other 16 scale figure that's coming with me is Tamiya's U.S. Modern Infantryman. I don't have really much to say about that. It's just going to go on its own little tiny standalone base, just like I have a whole package of like 6 of those bases I put my 1/16 scale German machine gunner on. And just to keep all my figures uniform, I'm going to put them all on those bases, just to keep my collection ready, just in line. It's a weird little autistic thing I like to do. I like things to match. Then the other one, the kind of big project, because I'm actually going to have to take a lot of time and learn how to paint faces properly for it, is a 1/10, and also work with resin, which I've never done before, is a 1/10 or 1/8, it might be 1/8 scale bust of a Crusader. Yeah, that'll be pretty neat. I think that's going to be one of the first ones. I just sprayed him today, got him ready to go. So that's videos that will come out in the... Okay, I don't know what I'll have released before I release this video, but I have the Stuka that Airfix sent me to review done. Oh, I've got all the footage for it as of recording this. I haven't written the script for it, but I'll be able to finish that video within a week or so. I have a midget submarine on a base video, and that should be it. I have 3 unreleased build videos, but those are all cats things, so unless I'm really desperate and want to ruin the whole idea of doing a weekly series, build series with a little history thing at the end, those won't be released until, you know, the rest of season 1 is done. On American Cats subject, I have finished the F8F, F4F. The F6F will be done all within a day or 2 of the next time I am home. All I need to do on that is make up for a decal that was destroyed, and then flat coat, final assembly, weathering, and it's ready to go. The F3F and F5F are both primed, so I just have to do final paint. So build is done on all of those, so that'll be done in January. Then I just have to write the history part, and season 1, which will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, will come out as soon as all of those videos are done. Oh, I forgot 7. I haven't even started 7, so 7's going to be a stretch, but I'm hoping that season 1 will come out in late January. So that's going to be props. Season 2 is going to be the 2 F9Fs, the 10, the 11, and the kind of pinnacle of the series will be the F14, the Academy 48 scale F14. And I think that's going to be how that goes. That's going to be season 2. I can't even begin to speculate when that's going to come out. I haven't started building any of the Jets projects, and one of them is a pretty complicated garage kit that's resin. All right, I'm trying to keep this fall update short. That's what's been going on at the channel. I have a second channel now that no one is subscribed to, and you don't feel like you need to or whatever. It's just TWA, uppercase T, uppercase W, uppercase A, space 2. I'll link it in this video, but I have a lot of projects I'd like to do that aren't model related. I don't really care if anyone sees them. They're mostly for me, like some anime music videos I'd like to do that just don't exist yet. Some smaller editing projects. Music. I've been getting into making some music lately and learning to play a few instruments. So if you're curious about like the Waggish American, the personality or whatever, go follow that. Whether or not it actually gets used ever, questionable, but it does exist. So if you want to see uploads from me about something, it'll be over there. But I guess for now, that's the Waggish American signing out. Fall update done. See you guys as soon as I can.